have to just get me hymn. I would have to move and get my hymn. I'm back in harness again. I had to proceed over beyond, and yet nobody's here. I must have just moved. Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Were you there when they nailed him to the cross? Were you there when they nailed him to the cross? Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they nailed him to the cross? Were you there when they took him down from the cross? Were you there when they took him down from the cross? Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they took him down from the cross? Were you there when they laid him in the tomb? Were you there when they laid him in the tomb? Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they laid him in the tomb? Well, no, you weren't. The soldiers there. But when that big rock was moved away from the tomb, they went as white as sheets and ran like jackrabbits. And Caiaphas said, where do you go back and mind that too? In case the apostles do. Oh no, we're not going back there. That rock was moved away of its own accord from heaven. A noise came from heaven. Oh no, we're not coming. You go back there, Caiaphas, and your cronies. Up you go. No. I'd like to give orders. As everybody says. We bet the reward us the 30 pieces of silver, the usual. But we know all about it, don't we? Can't hide the truth. How much you bury it, it comes up. Now, so the two of the sweepers on the way to on the way to this Emmaus, a little village 6 miles from Jerusalem, and all their faces as glum as you like, nearly down to the ground. And this stranger joined him. What's wrong with you? He said. Did you see a ghost? No, we did not see any ghost, but do you not know what happened? Are you the only one that does know what happened, says the stranger. Our Saviour, Jesus, was crucified with the worst, they're terrible. And we're lost. We don't know what to do, where to turn. Who's going to guide us now? So the stranger walked along the road with him and did his scriptures and so on and so forth. And their mood lifted. They felt like whistling, but they didn't. And asked another question, is that so? Because they wanted to observe every word that the stranger said. And then it was getting dark and the stranger was going to go on a bit. Hold on there, says they. Where are you going? It's getting late. Come dine with us and stay the night and continue your journey in the morning. All right, says he. I'll join us fair dues. I'll join us. So Jesus went with them. But at the breaking of the bread, while they're doing maybe taking something to recognise Jesus. Oh, he disappeared. They looked at one another. What do you make of that? Jesus was with us all on the road. And didn't he lift our spirits? We're nearly smiling, we don't know what. Well, we're going to have to go and tell the apostles. Even though we're tired, you could sleep standing up practically. No, they went to tell the apostles. Wrestling on the door. So, of course, it was double, treble locked and all the rest, but it was open up, it's us. In case they thought it was the queer ones, did you come with the more of them? We was in these ones. So when he was, so Jesus appeared to the apostles then and showed them the wounds inflicted on the sacred hands and feet. And he says, I sent you messengers, Mary Magdalene and the two disciples, Jack and Joe, we call them. John and Joe. No Jackson them times. We're very sorry, says they. Forgive us, we were so distraught ourselves. And Peter and John went to the tomb and you weren't there and we didn't know what to think. We were just numb. Well, Jesus said, now here I am. And Thomas wasn't there. And when the apostles told Thomas, he wouldn't believe. And they said to Thomas, you think it's a double ditch or something. We're rather telling you, he appeared to us. Can you not accept that? No, says he. So be the Lord. So he was there 8 days later when our Saviour appeared again. Jesus said to Thomas, put your hands here in my wounds. Well, that. And he did. And Jesus said to him, Thomas, you believe because you have seen. Blessed are all those that haven't seen and yet believe. And that's Catholics down the centuries to the present day you believe. And we certainly do. We say the station is the cross and shed a not tear when we do. Yeah, so Thomas, you were a bit slow on the uptake there. We were a bit annoyed about that. And so don't be so. Well, I know you went to India and you were a martyr for the faith. You planted the seed, the faith there in India, I think in a place called Kerala, where it took root. And all the apostles were martyrs for the faith, except John that looked after our Blessed Mother. So there we are. That's the story, Rory. Need we say more? Bye now and enjoy the rest of your day. And we take a bit of a stroll. The sun is shining. I hope it stays that way for the whole day, that we don't have more rain. I hope it just keeps it at bay. Gives us maybe a week of dry weather. Yeah, would we like that? Bye now.